Grand Rapids Sport and Social Club welcomes you to the Flag Football League and the most exciting social club in West Michigan. Get ready and hold on to your knee-high socks because you just bought yourself a ticket to the best fun you could possibly have without getting arrested. That's right, you're going to meet friends by the hundreds, play pigskin like champions, while eating and drinking like royalty. Yeah!
Every day I'm shuffling.
And now, welcome to the kickoff party.
Cheering your team on,
yeah,
have fun. All right, how you guys doing?
Oh, we're winning right now.
Good.
Hopefully we continue to win, so we can be 1-5.
Yes.
Yes. 1-5.
So here are some basic rules to follow while playing with GRSSC. First off, this is not your hit 'em hard, draw blood, go all crazy in your face sports league. No. We more emphasize the social aspect of our club, and I think that's why you guys all signed up in the first place. So go ahead and take a second to look around at the other players sitting beside you, in front and behind you. Give them a little wink and a smile, because we're all here to make friends and have a great time. Now, we definitely do not tolerate any name calling or swearing, so now if we catch this, you'll be sure that we'll have to kick you out of here.
Now, we don't want that to happen.
We just want to protect all those non-swearing virgins' ears from such unholy filthiness. Just remember, social comes first, before all of your competitive blood-drawing traits. Got it? Good. Now, our website, www.grssc.com, is the key to all your questions. We are constantly adding more and more cool functions to the site to make it easier for you to navigate and manage your teams. So please spend some time getting acclimated with the site, as it will offer you updates on your game schedule, field location and layout, team rankings, new downloadable pictures and videos, and of course, all of our bar specials. From our website, you can also follow the links to like us on our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Now, why do this? Well, I do like the illusion of having a crap load of hot friends, but more importantly, we will communicate with you via Facebook and Twitter regarding any rainouts, makeup days, game delays, etc. So don't worry, we won't bother you with those personal what I ate for breakfast or I had the biggest booger type updates. We'll just save those for the videos. Regarding the weather, Michigan pretty much sucks with the ability to predict what will happen next. So we will do our best to let you know what is happening once we know ourselves. So please be patient with us. There's no need to call or text us, as we will post any findings on Facebook, Twitter, and we will call all the captains if we do decide to call out a rain day. In the event of a rainout, we will attempt to make up the game by adding it to the end of the season, but that's only if we can have room and the ability to do so. But normally, that's not a problem for us. We just got to throw that out as a simple disclaimer. Now let's talk about captains for a second. Now, your captain has taken on the great responsibility to lead your team into victory or defeat. But regardless, it is still a big job, because they are the ones to ensure that you are there on time, they are staying social in attitude and tone, and a bunch of other stuff. Like texting in scores at the end of games, passing on news or updates to you, your crying shoulder, making sure you know all the rules, organizing flip cup at the bar, we did not just say that, not losing the clipboard, and making sure you get across the street safely. Okay, you get the picture. Game shirts. You must wear your game shirt to play and to get the drink specials at the bar. That's pretty much it. There's no exceptions. Anyone out of uniform will have to be kicked out of there, so please treat your shirt like an old blankie. Love it, keep it safe, as it is the gateway to your fun times here at this club. So what about subs? Yeah, that's right, the old sub. If you or one of your players cannot make a game, as if you had anything else better to do, you can arrange to have a sub, otherwise known as a substitute, to replace your missing player for that game. Your sub does not have to wear a game shirt, but must check in with the GRSSC official before the start of the game. And if they don't, it will just delay your game further. So just make sure they do that. Thanks. On to other attire besides the shirt. We're talking about shoes now. Cleats are okay, but they must be part of the shoe. No screw-ons or metal cleats, please. If you wear pockets, actually meaning pockets on your pants or shorts, then you're on your own, buddy. In case they rip, it's not our fault. So just wear them at your own risk. It's also advised not to wear your jewelry, as it could break, or even worse, break you. Okay, now that you are nice and relaxed and slightly intoxicated, let's get into the nuts and bolts of the game. Before each game, be sure to stretch. No, not that wimpy grandma stretching in the chair you see on mid-afternoon TV, but rather like an NFL star. If you don't stretch, you will pull something. Definitely. Because remember, you're not 16 years old anymore. And you probably drink more beer than exercise. Hey, that's not a bad thing, I'm just saying. Stretch out. Now, after you stretched out like a champion, your captain will go and retrieve a bundle of flag football belts from a GRSSC staff person. Now, there are 10 flag belts tied together on a rope. After the game, please make sure that the flags are all on the belts and bind them again with a rope before turning them back into a GRSSC staff member. Now, if a flag belt breaks by chance, please let us know right away that night so we can replace it before the next game. Regarding our footballs, please return the footballs to our GRSSC staff member when you return your flag belts. We only have enough to play with, so we need to take good care of these babies. Let's talk about referees. Each team will donate one player to be a ref for their game. It's a lot more social and organic if teams ref themselves. Plus, it gives someone sitting out something to do. Refs can trade off and on during a game, but only during possession changes. Remember to be loud with your calls, otherwise no one will hear you.
5-yard penalty!
First down.
First down!
Basic knowledge. Hey captains, please ensure that your entire team understands the rules thoroughly so they can effectively ref and play without looking... Yeah, you get the picture. Now, teams can earn up to 2 first downs during offensive play. One way they could do it is by making 2 completions from a legal forward pass for a first down. The other way to get a first down is just by crossing the midfield line with the ball. Now, if both happens during the same play, yes, you essentially combine both your first down opportunities together into one. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you're more than halfway to your goal now. When a timeout is called, the ref will see the timeout being called by a player, and then the ref keeps track of the time via your pocket watch, your cell phone, or whatever you have. Now, if you get mercied by a team, meaning you're at least 25 points away from them, that's kind of a downer, yes. But on the bright side, if they want to keep playing, your team can still keep playing out the game. But the score will be recorded at the time the mercy went into effect. Now, with penalties happen to take away yards. Now, what determines a yard?
Bigger. Yeah.
It's a normal pace, guys, just like this. So if it's a 5-yard penalty, you walk your 5 paces. 3-yard penalty, you walk to 3 paces. It's pretty simple. Once the ball touches the ground at any point, it becomes dead. Yes, this includes fumbles too. Now, we've created 2 rules that endorse the co-edness of this game. Yeah, that's our new word. Just go with it. Now, the first way is open versus closed play. Each drive will begin with the play being open. During the offensive team's position, once a guy throws it to another guy for positive yards, the next play becomes closed. This means that the next time you throw the ball for positive yards, a woman needs to be included. Either she's the QB or the receiver. Obviously, if a female player rushes the ball for positive yards, there isn't any penalty, but the play still remains closed until a female has something to do with the forward pass. Once she does, the play becomes open again. Now, the second Coed rule is if a female player scores a touchdown or is the QB that throws the pass for a touchdown, your score is 9 points rather than 6. So yes, it is true that you will score more with stat girls. Okay, moving on. With that said, there is no touching involved at the games anyway. This means no tackling, clipping, blocking, stiff arming, kung fuing, or fondling. This is a non-contact sport, so please, if you would leave the fondling for the bedroom and the kung fuing for Bruce Lee, then we should be good to go. Here is the rushing rule. There will be a 5 Mississippi rush delay that will be counted out loud, audibly, by the defensive player attempting to rush, simultaneously counting with the hands and fingers held high above the head, visible by everybody. Okay, I think we'll stop right now with these rules, as I think you pretty much know what you're doing right now, and it also looks like the beer has taken effect. So, are there any questions? Okay, well then, good luck with your first game. Have a wonderful season, and thanks so much for joining the Grand Rapids Sport and Social Club.
And now, to kick off this awesome football season, we are happy to bring you our featured movie, Varsity Blues. So just go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show!
When I was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up. Now I'm dope on the bread, we can toast so fresh. How we flow, everybody get this style from us. Once was a kid with the other little kids. Now I'm ripping up shows and the fans going wild with us. Tell mommy I'm sorry, this life is a party. I'm never growing up.